Round 1, game 1. We lost the roll and he chose to play, so I'm expecting some sort of infect plan. Our hand looks decent. We can hit a third mana in some timely fashion. Michael Frost. Very ominous name. But, you know, turn 2 Embersmith destroys a lot of hands in this format. We got the Chimeric Mass for late game or early game. A couple of early drops that cycle. It's pretty much the ideal hand, what you want to see when you're playing limited. As long as I find another land, of course. Memnite turn 1. Flinthawk turn 1, that would be not good. Memnite's not as bad. Oh yeah, let's see some Plains cards since I put so many of them in here. Well, we're definitely going Embersmith, start burning down robots. White-black, huh? And he's bashing away with Memnite with no abandon. Well, more shooters for little Mr. Smith. See if that guy dies. If that guy dies, things get a little rougher in our side of the woods. Memnite boldly attacks into Embersmith. Embersmith meekly looks the other way. Well, he didn't kill my Smith, so things are looking up. Hasn't done anything after the Memnite turn 1. It's kind of weird, but whatever, who knows what's going on. You could definitely have Master's Call if I swing in like an idiot. So we're not doing any of those attacks into our doom. A lot of advantage off that play. Kill a guy, draw a card. Pretty nice for 3 mana. Decimator Web. So we have 4 turns. It's bad. I have a Shatter in here. I wish I had the Relic Warder at this point. Mountain card. Well, what's the start? So if he goes all in on the Decimator Web plan, the Resistor and the Smith should kill him before he kills me, but it's gonna be close. That's kind of not what I was expecting at all, but good. I'm glad he didn't just decimate me. I'll just play these 2 Panic Spell Bombs and burn that dude down. Or actually, I can just burn the Impure, save the triggers. Do I want to do that? I think, well, I get 3 out of that burn the Impure this way. Could also play Resistor. I've disregarded that play already. I think playing both the spell bombs down is a little better, since this is still an instant. I guess he's probably got more infect creatures if he's playing that chunk. So yeah, we'll just go with the double spell bomb, Smith, Smith. Make him panic a little. And crush face. So I guess he gave up to the pressure. It's kind of weird that he scooped that early. But whatever. I don't really even know what he's doing. It looks like white-black infect with that Corpse Cur. He's got a Decimator Web, which is a card I am afraid of. Probably more afraid of than most people. I can bring Relic Warder in to try to stop that. I can bring a Soul Parry in if he's playing Infect. That could be not too bad. Might consider that. My other options are not great. Burn the Impures will be aces in this match, it looks like. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess I can pull 1 Spin Engine. I don't really want to cut creatures. Kind of light on creatures as it is. The Dais isn't perfect in my deck, obviously. So I guess I'll switch it out. Dias doesn't work with anything, right? No. I took out the Relic Order. I could play Relic Order with the Dias. That's not too bad. But I'm nervous I won't hit my second plane, especially with only 6. Yeah, like I said, that Embersmith probably shut down a lot of his cards. He may have had Mirror in hand that he couldn't play. And I had like the perfect Embersmith shooting range hand too, so it was pretty shitty for him. This hand's worse than the first one since we don't have the Smith, but it's still not that bad. We got a card we can cycle. We got a card that naturally cycles. Great sideboards. We can hold back the Spell Bomb. I think I'm going to. If I need to cycle it next turn, I'll know. I'm going to be playing this next turn anyway, so try to get that land for my precious spin engine. This guy's got to stop on his own upkeep. Makes very little sense to me. Well, let's try to find a land card. Well, we did it. Now Spin Engine's live. Both games we've had 2 planes before. We've had 2 mountains. It's kind of weird. What? I've never seen anybody play this, so I've got to add to actually read that shit. We're discarding a card. I can discard this Soul Parry. Don't really want to lose any of the other ones. I guess I could lose Panic Spellbomb. Soul Parry is a nice trick, but it kind of looks like he doesn't have mana, so we'll lose the card that interacts best when our opponent's screwed. And let's get spinning. Not the card you want to see when you're having mana issues. Wow. So I guess he went all in on that plan. Trigon of Thought. Man, that card's really good. He's got a lot of cards in hand still. Panic Spellbomb will help my spin engines get through, but they can do that innately, so I guess we'll throw that away. Wow, and he mills off my Embersmith too? What a jerk. I guess double spin engine's gonna have to be enough with an Arc Trail backup, or Chaser as it's called. Well, I'm getting about ready to where I gotta shatter this damn Ecker Wellspring. Well, he hit his 3rd land. It's not gonna be totally uninteractive. Wow, that guy's really good against me too. It's a bit frustrating. Well, I don't really want to use Arc Trail here. I really wish I had a second mountain card. A lot of things have gone wrong so far. We just attack and he can block and trade or block and kill one. Take 0. I could make it so his guy can't block and attack. That seems like the worst option. We'll just bash in. He's still gonna only get 1 of them. He could make it so he takes 3 less, which it looks like he's doing. Yeah, so he took 3 less. Worst outcome for us, but nothing to do about it. All my burn spells are awful against Gore Vassal. The Scooter. I can race that card effectively. I have Burn the Impure if things look really stupid. So let's get spinning. And we drew this blank instead of a land card. I know he has some infect creatures since he played Corpse Cur. Trigon. Well, that's a shatter target, isn't it? Is he flying in? Nope. So do I care if he trades right there? Well, I kind of want to keep Spin Engine since it wins us this game. He does not have a way to deal. So we'll just keep on spinning. Then we'll shatter his Trigon. Stop that madness. Well, Spin Engine, you're under arrest for being too badass. He's bashing away. He's finally decided it's time to attack. I'll play this guy as a 4. I think I'm just going to play Ogre Resistor. This card will be more useful later on. I hope. If I find more land cards. I've been a bit spell flooded, which isn't a bad thing. Not a good card. So Arc Trail that guy down, put him at 2 life. Or I could just burn the Impure that guy and put him at very low. I kind of think I want to just save the burn, the Impure, since he's most likely... Well, if I do that, the Arc Trail's lethal next turn. So duh, that's the smart play. I also got Volt Shock Replica, so when it rains it pours, I suppose. Yeah, he's going to be a 1, so we just kill him now with the Arc Trail, duh. Obviously not examining the board critically, just slamming buttons. But we lucked out, our opponent wasn't really in either game. See you guys around 2.